What's up, man? What's going on? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? I haven't checked in with y'all in a minute, man. I had to pull over for this one. I had to pull the car over for this one, man. Let me take my time with this. You see the title. Very sad situation. Very unfortunate situation all around the board. If you're not up to speed, you don't know what I'm talking about. Here in Maryland, we had a man, Pedro. He followed the judge home from his custody hearing, and he took him off the earth. Okay, last week I think it was, Hagerstown, Maryland. A man followed the judge that was presiding over his custody case. He followed the judge home, and he shot him. And unfortunately, the judge didn't make it. I want to say, first and foremost, condolences to the family of the judge. You know, I guess he was doing his job. There's been some controversy in that town, that particular town. I'm actually in that town right now, and the town is called Hagerstown, Maryland. This is where everything took place. The reason why I'm making this video is because they just found Pedro, the guy who shot the judge. I'm trying to pick my words correctly. I know YouTube is real strict on the language, and they'll do all kind of funky stuff with your monetization. And so I'm trying to pick my words correctly. That's why the title says deletes. But anyway, so it was a custody hearing. I heard it was a divorce case. Pedro, the suspect, was in a divorce case with his wife. And what happened was, the judge supposedly, this is what I've gathered from the police website and other sources. So some of the stuff, most of the stuff should be correct, but a lot of this stuff may be speculation. But what happened was, the story goes, the judge forbid Pedro, the suspect, forbid him to see his kids and his wife. Okay, and they saying that Pedro allegedly followed the judge home and took him off the earth. And that's deep, man. That's very deep. It's unfortunate. Condolences to the family once again. But it's deep. You know, I want to ask a question, and I'm gonna ask the question here in a minute. And I want y'all to answer, because I don't know. I don't know the answer to this question, and I want, it's just a good question for people to think about. I don't know what Pedro did to his family, but as a family man myself, I could not imagine being told that I cannot return to my home that I paid mortgage on for umpteen years, or if he paid rent or whatever. He invested in his home, bought grocery, clothes, sleepless nights while the kids were sick. Us as fathers, we invest in our homes. We put equity, sweat equity, financial equity into our homes. I could not imagine some man that I do not know telling me that I cannot go back there and I cannot see the kids that I had. I couldn't imagine that. Pedro was obviously outraged. He was obviously outraged. When this news broke, there was a back and forth between right and wrong. Me, and I saw other men like myself, we had an empathy for Pedro. I totally understand. I totally understand why he did what he did. And the reason why I understand is going to lead me to the question. The question is, you have a family, right? You have kids. You and your wife go through something. Y'all take it to the courts. The courts tell you you can no longer see your kids. You can no longer even attempt to work it out with your family. There was a no contact for the kids. Now, again, I don't know what he did with his kids. I don't know if he beat his kids. I don't know if he's, assaulted his kids in any other way. I don't know. I'm just going off of there was no talks of assault in that other manner. Where do you go? What do you do after some man that you don't know tells you that you cannot return to your home to see your kids? Where exactly do you go, family? I need to know, because I don't know. Where would I go? I'm trying to think. I'm putting myself, I have a lot of empathy in this situation. I'm putting myself in this situation. Where would I go, dog? I don't drink. I don't get high. So the bar is out of the question. Yeah, I guess some people will go to the bar, right? Where do you go when somebody tells you that you can't see your kids? I have the utmost respect for anybody that has been told this, especially the people that have been innocent. I have the utmost respect for men and women that may have been told they can't see their kids. Pedro, he felt like he needed to go and see the judge. And it's unfortunate, but I understand. I understand. And I'm not saying it's wrong or right. It is wrong. I am saying it's wrong. He could have handled it a different way. But I understand in that moment, where do you go, fam? Where do you do? You know what I'm saying? Who do you turn to? The anger inside, what do you do, man? The act of him, what he did to the judge, it does kind of tell us his mind state and what he's capable of. But the thing about this is, either he was wrong or he was absolutely right. Either he did nothing at his house or he was a maniac. There's no in between. You understand what I'm saying to you? Either he did nothing wrong, which led him to being so outraged, or he was just a lunatic and he was just showing his natural behavior. It's extremely, extremely, extremely unfortunate. Now today, as I'm riding down to Hagerstown, where he did the crime, I'm reading, I'm scrolling, forgive me, I'm scrolling and driving a little bit sometimes. I'm seeing the post and it says that they found dude is found dead in the woods. And I would be lying to you if I didn't say that I felt some type of emotion, because again, the question is, where do you go after somebody tells you you can't see your kids? He was told he can't see his kids. He went and saw the judge and he did what he did. Now there's a manhunt for him, right? The police are looking for him. Whole time, I'm thinking from the standpoint of a father. I'm on the run now. I can't see my kids. I'm probably never gonna see my kids again. Never see them again. Dog, what do you do? So more than likely, he unalived himself. He deleted himself in those woods. So imagine, I'm sitting there thinking about how desperate you gotta be, your last moments. Your life is over. Everything you work hard for. See, as men, we work hard for stuff, right? As men, we work hard to build a daggone family. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm not saying what happened with him. I don't know his life. But as men, our goals and dreams is to build a family, is to get a home, is to have kids, to raise kids, take them to the basketball games, watch them grow up. And after that's snatched from you, it's over. It's over. What do you do? It's unfortunate, man. I do want to touch back on this topic. I've been MIA. I've been working like a dog, and I've been under the weather. So I'm coming back, man. I do want to do a part 2 on this topic, maybe as things unfold and more developments happen. But you know, rest in peace to both of them, man. The judge and the suspect. Again, I don't know what the suspect did. I just know a father was told he couldn't see his kids, and you know, that's enough to make me snap. I probably would snap, dog. I mean, what else am I going to do? Where am I going to go? You know, so leave your comments, man. Where would you go after you left the courthouse? Where would you go, dog? If the judge tells you you can't see your kids, the judge tells you it's over now, no contact with the people that you invested in, the people that you love, the people you used to kiss every night to sleep. Where do you go? What do you do? Was Pedro wrong? Was Pedro right? I'm not condoning violence whatsoever. It's just a question to ask. You understand? So, y'all have a good one, man. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. All right, peace.